He's your man George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, this fruity fruit cake fuck matter or whatever this piece of shit he is. This is Officer Dennis Turner. Now, Officer Dennis Turner is a retired policeman of the Orlando Orlando City Police, and recently he works as the what you call a resource officer at elementary school. Now these are cops that work at the school and whenever stuff, ever since a lot of shootings and stuff like this, police are there to attend to situations such as violence or shootings and stuff like that. Well, let me give you what this dumb motherfucker did. Let me show you this. This little baby, her name is Kia Rowley. Roll. I think it's Roll. I think it's correct. If not, you can correct me. She had a little temper tantrum. And, she goes to elementary school. She's 6 years old. She's a baby. So she kicks a teacher. All right. She kicks a teacher. So you put her in detention or you suspend her. But you know what the school did? They called the police. And this motherfucker right here arrested her. Now tell me, you notice the difference that these two are black people. And the worst type of cops are black cops. They try so hard not to think they're black. If you know if you know the statistics of black officers getting killed on duty by white officers, this motherfucker, they try so hard. Black cops are the worst. They want to convince themselves they're not black. They want to be in the brotherhood, but they're not one of them. So he arrested this little girl because she had a temper tantrum and she kicked the teacher. Took the little girl to juvenile detention, printed her, mugshot her, and charged her with assault. Now, if anything, the teacher should be able to handle it. You're gonna get kicked by kids, even if not your own. But as an adult, there's no point to arrest a child. I mean, they were talking about it on the internet, a couple of sites here and there. Also, I was out this day. I was heard in the car, and Charlamagne the God was talking about it because this motherfucker is the donkey of the day. Hee-haw. Yes, this Oreo wannabe motherfucker arrested a 6-year-old baby because she kicked an adult. Now, I'd done some things to adults when I was young. I got in a fight with a teacher when I was younger, and I got punished for it. That's it, but you don't take him to jail. You're trying to clog up the system. This man is old enough, he probably has kids, grandkids. You should sit there and say, baby, you need to calm down. It's all right. Call her. So the lady right here is her grandmother. That's her guardian. And they should have called her and said, come out here and get her, take her home. She's going to spend it for the day or a couple of days. That's common sense. But, Florida is not a great state. Even though Florida is more, not as southern, some people would say, but there's still the mentality of old slavery days. This here is what you call a house nigga. Yes, he's a house nigga. And it's sad that he can't use common sense and just sit the child down, talk to her. And it's not happening just to, there's been cases where police have arrested children. Like there's a story of a little boy who's autistic and police arrested him. This is where it gets to the point that the police their dogs need to be railed in by the masters, and we, the taxpayers, are the masters. The problem is they think they're above the law. Well, here's the good news. This dumb motherfucker got suspended, and he got his privileges revoked for the stupid thing he did. This is a 6-year-old child. It's one thing if somebody go to school like the Parkland shooter and shoot up people. He don't get arrested. He don't get pulled out handcuffs. He got arrested, but he don't get pulled out handcuffs. And the auxiliary officer at that time was too much of a pussy to go in there and stop him, to take a chance and defend these kids. But this motherfucker here is trying so hard to think he's, I know you're a cop, but don't forget that you're black too. You got a good chance to be shot by another cop because you think you're a suspect. But I'm glad he got suspended. I'm glad he should get fired. I want to give some advice to the grandmother and to a little Kaya. Get a good civil attorney, and sue the school. The school should have better sense. The problem is, that schools, one thing, the teachers are overwhelmed, and that's true. They don't get paid enough, and they get put a lot of stuff. But still, as an adult dealing with children, there's a better way than calling the police. That's straight ignorance, and that shows you that you don't care about our kids. That's why I believe that we should have our own schools like we used to. Segregation was years ago, but now they still want to treat us like we're animals. This is a 6-year-old baby. Now she's the grandma said that the little girl had like a case of sleep apnea, but this motherfucker said, "Oh, I got sleep apnea too." Fuck you. That is a little girl. This could be your granddaughter, your niece. You should have some common sense. There's that old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. You're not part of the village, motherfucker. You're not. You're out there in the outskirts. You're the ones that goes into the village, take the tribe out and sell them to the white man. He's one of those. That's what he is. People forget the history that a lot of blacks were sold slavery by other blacks. And this is one of the motherfuckers, he descended to that caste that did that shit. They usually take those ones, that's why I couldn't get enough slaves, they take those guys who were selling the slaves to the slavers and take them too. Yeah. But I'm glad he got suspended. He should get everything revoked. And if you see this, I don't say with violence on anybody, but you see this motherfucker, tell him, fuck you. You Oreo cracker motherfucker, fuck you. And to little Kia baby, I keep your head up. This is just one of the setbacks we have. I hope things go better for you because no child should go through that. No child should go through that. You are a child. You are a baby. And you went through something that most grown folks shouldn't go through. And that's sad. And that sad is going on in our system today. It's still going on. How they treat our children like they're criminals. You come out with, already stamped with a number and you got prejudice against you, but it's just not fair. And I'm really pissed off. YouTube. I'm not in my perfect sage mode. I'm in my Joker mode. I just. Why so serious? Why so serious? But like I said, Kia, keep your head up. And you, man, I don't wish it well on anybody, but I do on you. So maybe I hope you get stopped by a cop, get rousted and beat up, and no one come to your rescue. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out. And fuck you too.